Hi, so we're here at the Snell stand at IBC 2011. With me is Kim Francis, who's going to talk to us about a new product launch that they're announcing this year at IBC.
Hello. Yes, basically we were announcing the release of Vega. Vega is a new concept in signal SDI routing. What we did was we looked at basically the traditional router. Most or nearly all routers on the market at the moment have a square matrix. So for instance, if you have a 48 squared router, you've got 48 inputs, 48 outputs. What we've done in Vega is you can actually assign all the inputs or outputs or a port as an input or an output. So for instance, on a 48 squared now becomes a 96 port router, and you can make any number of the inputs, any number of the ports inputs, or any number outputs. So we can actually make, for instance, a 95 by 1 router or a 1 by 95. So it's completely flexible. You usually find in real installations, you don't want, or very rarely want, the same number of inputs as outputs. So it can actually mean that you would get, you may have to go up to another size router on a standard router. Here you can just use, there's no I/O port wastage. You can simply use up all your unused inputs as outputs and vice versa. So the main thing that we're introducing about Vega, or the main new concept, is that it's completely asymmetric. The other thing about Vega that's unique is that every port can either be electrical or fibre. So in actual fact, we're using these small SFP, small form factor pluggable devices. You can plug in either electrical plugins or fibre plugins. So you've not only the flexibility of the asymmetric ports, you can also make all those ports either electrical or fibre. So we have, that obviously sort of asks the question, if we're using SFP plugins, which are a fairly expensive option, we do simple electrical-only full panels, which allows you to have the same benefits of Vega with the asymmetric ports, but they're all electrical. So that's the sort of base cost version.
And this product's now available?
It's at the moment we're just showing it at the IBC for general feedback. It'll be released in November this year. First deliveries will be in end of January next year, 2012.
Fantastic. And if they want to find out more information about Snell and the products, they can look on your website?
They can look at our website. On the website, we have a brochure. There's a full introduction presentation. There's a full data sheet with all the fairly exciting parameters and technical details. Yep. In October, more importantly actually with a flexible device like this, is we have a configurator, which is a pictorial configurator. So you basically choose your mainframe, of which there's 3 types. You would then basically pick from your list of different SFE plugins, different whatever, and you place them into the diagram, and it'll pull you out a list with a complete configuration for your unit. So with something so flexible, we have to have the tools to be able to configure the thing and come up with the list. Otherwise, you'll be sitting there with long lists. But that's a small price to pay for something that's just so flexible.
And your website is?
It's snellgroup.com.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.